Hello.
Hello, hi. It is so nice to meet you.
I'm here. Too.
I know I think it's really incredible what you're doing at such a young age because, you don't see a lot of kids your
Mm.
age, the things that you do. So I thank you for coming on here with me
All
and talking.
right.
So everybody, you already know who it is. It's your girl Cindy D in this thing with the gang. And I have a very special young man here with me, Chilybarkers. He is
Well,
a young entrepreneur, has his own little business. So tell everybody about what your business is and what it is that you do.
okay, so what Chilybarkers is, it's a cornbread cupcake, and we put like the cornbread into a cupcake form, and we have chili. We have three different flavors. We have with beans, without beans, and vegetarian, and we have some toppings. We have cheese, sour cream, and green onions, or if you don't like all the plain, and we have our hot Rice Krispie treat, and we have our extreme suicide, which is our dessert and our drink. Or we get water too. So.
I've heard about that drink. Y'all need to come on to San Diego so I can try this drink now.
Oh yeah.
Everybody say it's drinks. I'm ready to try it. So what made you want to start cooking? Like what made you want to be a chef?
Came hungry, so I just wanted to cook.
Aren't kids all hungry? I have a 10-year-old son too. He swear he's always hungry. So
I just started cooking ramen noodles and stuff. Then I just started to get creative with my palette and started making some new things.
okay. And so when you
Uh,
decided to do Chilybarkers, was that something you decided to do on your own or did someone encourage you? You like, no, your stuff is really good. You should really like sell this.
it was my mom really who pushed it because really I was just thinking of something we could just make for like a snack. But then when we actually had it, we are like, we can actually sell this and make some money. So it wasn't just me; it was me and my mom really just coming together in collective and just making this thing happen.
Yeah. Well, shout out moms to young
She's
entrepreneurs.
right.
Yes, definitely. So, with being a young entrepreneur, how does that make you feel? Because I know when you have kids that have their own businesses, we as adults, tend to, some of us like me, like I admire kids that start their own businesses and, that are starting at a young age. So how does that make you feel when, you're so young and you already have a business that most adults, don't even have?
It makes me feel good because I have people who support me and just basically just lead me the whole way. Like my mom is really my inspiration and really just my family. So it makes me feel good that I have a business at this age because not many people are doing this right now. And I just have people who support me and just guide me the whole way through. So it makes me feel really good.
That's really good. So have you had any, I guess I won't say like controversy, but have you had any negative experiences, with maybe
Yeah.
kids your own age because they're like, especially now because we're all quarantined, so you don't really get to see a lot of your friends and unless, they're coming to get your food or
Well, oh no, I haven't had anything negative. I just had a lot of people ask questions, like as like, what is it, and like, don't you have to have this and this to do that? I was like, yeah and no. And then, aren't you too young? I was like, no, there's no such thing as being. Well, there is, but there isn't as such thing as being too young to own a business. But it wasn't really nothing negative. It was just people being curious, really.
yeah. Do your friends think it's like really cool, like, oh my gosh, he's my friend and he has a business?
I post like stuff on my business page and on my regular page to go shout out my business page. So, oh, you have a business, check you out, woo woo, big moves. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I
Just
Well, how old are you?
12 going on 13.
Wow, 12. When's your birthday?
June 8th.
It's in June?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got a birthday coming up. Okay. Well, I don't see, I'll definitely be wishing you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
You being a chef, I guess I can say that's one of your passions and one of your favorite things to do. So, do you see yourself definitely maybe expanding or they have a lot of kid shows on Food Network. So do you have like maybe a dream to be on one of those shows one day?
Actually, no, I mean, sort of, but not really because like I kind of want to be different and kind of stand out. Being on I would like to be on like a talk show or something, but as far as a cooking show, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm a good cook, but like it's so and so. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It,
So and so. So do you think you may want to expand your cooking career, maybe go to culinary school and learn more?
yeah, definitely. I talked about that with my mom. We're gonna try to see about that. So yeah, definitely, and we're gonna try to get a trailer instead of being just stationary because I want to be able to move and get my business all different places. So we're going to go place to place and bring my food everywhere, and others don't want to be in one place. So we have,
Kind of like a food truck.
yeah, basically a food truck. Yes.
I definitely can see that. So I definitely um, am very admired by your, confidence and your perseverance to definitely do this because it's not easy. What could you say is the hardest thing about being an entrepreneur at your age?
My whole schedule changing, like waking up early, preparing, and finances, and things I didn't even know existed about my just all this
Right.
different stuff that like not used to it. And my mom, she kind of helped me because she had a business, so she understood the business side of things. So she kind
Right.
of made it easier for the kid part, and she was helping me with the more, upper financial stuff. So I can't full credit for this.
Right. When you where was a moment, when you first started where you were like, man, I didn't think it was gonna be like this. It happened. Did it happen really fast for you? Like, were you kind of, thrown off a little bit with how, getting?
We had a little pop up at my house just to see, like, it was a little test run to see how it would go, and so many people came. Like, people were like on our doorstep, just like knocking and coming, and we are like, this turned out really good. Like, everything went good, the cooking, and it was just a really good experience. I was like, wow, I actually did this. We can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, like, because, like you said, with all the financing, because, like, it's a lot of things behind a business that you didn't, you don't think, you don't have to worry about, because there is financing, there's buying all the food that you need,
Yes,
for your customers. Oh, as a child, that can be overwhelming because you also have to stick with your studies. So how have you been doing, with balancing your school studies plus your business?
okay, so what I do is like every morning after I cook, I go check in with all my classes, check in what work I need to do in the morning. Then if I didn't finish it then, I come back later after we're done with everything and do the rest of that. Then I take my rest. So I don't take a break until after I'm done with my work for school.
There you go. You hear that, kids? He finishes his schoolwork. Finish your schoolwork. That is
Yep.
so like what how so like take me through a typical Chili Barker day. What time do you normally wake up in the morning?
Around 9 or 10, just to start making the cupcakes and the batter, and then making the chili, and then the Kool-Aid and the Rice Krispie treat and all that. And then after I'm done with that, I typically get dressed, and then we have to load everything to the car and go to our location and then set up everything and then sell, break everything
Yeah.
down, and homework. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, right? Especially with during this quarantine process. So with during the quarantine, I know I'm glad I have, that's why I'm glad I have you on here because I definitely want to hear from a kid's perspective of how it's made you feel with everything that's going on, outside of, you're doing positive things and you're trying to spread positive light as a kid, but how, truthfully, how do you feel during this time and being quarantined and all the new changes that are going on?
Well, at first I was like scared because I was like, "Oh, it's a virus that kills people." What? I was like, "I don't want to be selling cupcakes where there's a virus out." But my mom was like, "You got this. We got the Bible. We'll pray. We got vitamin C. We'll take our medicine every day. We'll wear our gloves. We'll have people 6 feet and all that. I was like, okay, you sound like you got this. So I just trusted my mom and lifted up from there.
Yes, listen to your mother. She knows what she's doing. She knows what
She,
she's doing. That's so great. So do you, I know, do you, I know my son is 10 and there are days where, when school was still in session, he wouldn't want to go to school. Do you miss school and miss, actually going to school and seeing all your friends and, kind of just the
I miss,
normal part of being a kid?
no, I miss seeing my friends. I mean, I would say I miss a few of my teachers, not all of them, but yeah, I do miss my friends and just going to school. But
Okay. Yeah, I get. So, what are some of the things you like to do outside of cooking? Like, what's another one of your favorite things that you like to do?
I like to dance, play basketball, really just hang with my friends, have a good time. And it's a Gemini thing, be lazy. Really, I just like to be lazy sometimes. Well, after all work is done, I just need.
Yeah, now that you're busy,
Mhm. The only time
yeah, I can see now that you're
I,
busy. So, what made you guys? So, when you started Chilybarkers, did you always have in mind that you wanted to maybe, because what I see you doing is kind of like a tour of your food, because I know you in California and now you're in Las Vegas, right?
well, we live out here, so.
Oh, okay, because I saw you guys were okay, so you guys live in Vegas.
Well, we
So are you guys planning going to like any other, surrounding cities?
we haven't talked about that yet, but I'm pretty sure as we progress, it's gonna be a discussion of topic. It's gonna be a topic of.
Oh, definitely, definitely. So what is one thing, if you could say to other kids out there that are thinking about, they want to do something too, they want to start something. So, what advice could you give to other kids your age or even younger that may want to start a business?
I would definitely say make sure you have people that like. Well, I'd say people have support you, and don't give up on what you think, cause nothing is ever too crazy. So don't. If everybody says, "Oh, that's too crazy," don't listen to them. Your dream is your dream, and just listen to your heart, cause 9 times out of 10, it's right. And make sure you just have somebody to help you and support you, because I mean all this stuff, it's crazy. Being a business owner at such a young age can be hard, so make sure you have somebody to support you and help you and break stuff down and just help you. So you you can do it by yourself, but you just need somebody in your corner to like stabilize you.
Yes, definitely, because you guys are still growing. You're still growing. You're still
That's,
learning. You still have so much to learn. And definitely continue to do what you're doing. I think what you're doing is so amazing. I can't wait to see how you grow into your business, but not only into your business, how you grow as a person, because you still have some growing to do. You're just about to be a teenager and you have this business. So is there any last minute shout? Because I know you got to go to bed soon because you got to get up and do it all over again tomorrow. So, are there any last minute things or shout outs that you would like to say to anyone?
mm, shout out hashtag support, everybody who's come along with me on this journey, and everybody who's liked, comment, came out, supported, ordered, all that. So shout out to you guys, and shout out to you for having me here. So yeah,
Yes, so much. And for those that have missed it, if your friends have missed it, just let them know this will be on YouTube so they can go back and rewatch you and rewatch your interviews or anything that they've missed. So, guys, make sure you go follow me, pretty underscore Cindy at underscore underrated TV, and go follow this young man at Chilybarkers. He is doing amazing things. He's a young entrepreneur. And guys, this is our next generation. This is where we start because, these are our next leaders. So definitely pray for him, keep him in your prayers. Thank you, Mom, for letting us have him on here. We truly appreciate you, and you are definitely raising a God fearing young man here. So you have a good night. Definitely get some rest
Thank you.
and definitely doing what you're doing. Stay in school and stay on that schedule. I know it's a tough schedule. I hope I'm going to show my son this and be like, look, if he can do it, you can do it, okay? So you have a good night. I know this wasn't too long, but I know you had other things you had to be doing. And so I
Oh,
thank you for being on here. And like I
welcome.
said, guys, this will be YouTube if you need to rewatch it. So you have a great night, and
You
I'll be
too.
praying for you. Have a good night too, Mom.
You too. Thank
I
you
will see you.
again.
You're welcome. I
Bye.
will see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.